చూడు ఇప్పుడు
రఘుకి పర్మిషన్
ఇచ్చాను.
బంకర్ రఘు
ఇప్పుడు చూడు హోస్ట్ పర్మిషన్ నీకు ఇచ్చారా? అవుతుందా?
ఓకే ఓకే ఓకే
ఓకే
సరే ఒకసారి
ఓకే
రిమోట్
ఓకే
రికార్డ్ అవ్వలేదు ఒకసారి రికార్డ్ అవ్వట్లేదు.
అవట్లేదా? పోస్ట్ ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత అన్నీ అవుతారా? మరి నిన్న ఎలా చేసావా?
నిన్న లేదు
పోస్ట్ ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత అన్నీ వస్తాయి.
జూమ్ యాప్ లో కనెక్ట్ అవ్వట్లేదు, బఫర్ అయిపోతుంది. అలాగే మామూలు గూగుల్లో బ్రౌజర్ లో
రిక్వెస్ట్ చెయ్యు.
రికార్డింగ్ అవుతున్నట్టే కనిపిస్తుంది సార్.
అది నేను చేస్తాను. మీరు కూడా చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఆప్షన్ మీకు కూడా
పర్మిషన్ అడుగుతుంది సార్. సెండ్ రిక్వెస్ట్
ఆ రిక్వెస్ట్ పెట్టండి. నాకు పెడితే నాకు
పెట్టాను సార్.
నాకేం రాలేదు రిక్వెస్ట్.
సెండ్ రిక్వెస్ట్ పెట్టి సార్ వచ్చిందా?
ఏం రాలేదు.
రిక్వెస్ట్
ఒకరికే అవుతుందేమో రికార్డింగ్. ఆల్రెడీ మీరు చేస్తాను కదా, అందుకే చెప్తాను.
ఓకే ఫైన్. సో మీరే చెప్పండి. SQL loader, what it will do? What is the use of SQL loader? Anyone give the answer? ఎవరికి ఏం తెలీదా?
Load from file to data.
Load data from file to table, sir.
It's loading data from
File to database.
database table. Okay. So what we are calling, files are coming from the external source. External source means external OS, means it is in separate files. External files are storing in the OS. So from there we are loading data into our database tables. Okay. So while loading, what are the prerequisites we need? SQL loader What are the components required? One is data file, another one is
Control file.
Control file.
okay. Control file. What it will do? Data file, what it contains?
Text, CSV, XML.
Text.
Okay, data files contains the data. Okay.
Text to CSV.
It is in the text format or CSV format or Excel.
XLS
XLS.
format.
Whatever it may be, we can load through the SQL loader. Okay. But only CSV and text files mainly we can load through the SQL loader. Okay, fine. Control file, what it will do?
Load data in file.
It will give the instructions. It will store the instructions like a load data into the load data from the file to table. The table structure as well as a what is comma separated values and field terminated by what are the comma and hyphen or
Optionally.
whatever it is there, it will be specified. If comma CSV file either comma, it can be pipe or it can be tab separated or fixed length also. Fixed length also it will be there. Okay. So those type of CSV files or text files, it will load that from the file to the table. That structure, how it will load that control file, it will control the file structure as well as a in file path, everything. It will give the syntax. Okay. Then what we required? Next step. Okay. What we gave SQL LDR command we gave, right? That is, it will do the SQL loader. In that SQL loader, what we are giving, passing just credentials of the DB, means username, password, and services or DB name. Next, input file name, path, along with the path. Same. We will give the log files names and bad file names and skip skip when we will give skip equal to 1, what it will do? Skip equal to 1.
Go to header files.
Go to head record, sir.
Header.
It will skip the header record, first record from top to first line. It will skip. Okay. Usually, if header is there, we will keep skip equal to 1. If header is not there in the CSV file, then skip equal to 0. We have to keep it. Okay. So that is that. If SQL loader, if you are saying, then we have to remember that first one is input data files. Input data files should be input data file and control files. Yeah, these two things are main. After that, we will give the log file path as well as the bad file path. While loading the data into the table, SQL loader, it will take care about the creating log file and bad files. Log file, it will contains the all logging information, how it is loading, how many records it is loaded, what is the structure of the table, and which are the columns we are loading, what how many records it is loaded, and how many got skipped, that everything, that log information, what kind of path it is using SQL loader, all the information by seeing a log file, we can, it contains all the information about. Okay, so whole process. So bad file, when we will give bad files, we will, like I see, for example, yesterday, skip equal to 0 we gave, but header is contains the all are string characters, means string data type, that is all are varchar2 data. But our columns, it contains only few columns contains number data type, few columns contains the string data type. So that is the reason, if skip equal to 0 we gave at the time, one record got moved to bad file, means it got rejected. That record got rejected, header record. So it is moving to bad file. Default, how many records we can reject? It can reject default to 50 records default. If you want increase that count, you can increase that one. Same way, suppose explicitly if you want to discard any files, any records, that will go and store into the discard file. Suppose any rejected records, explicitly if you want to move into discard file, it will go to the discard file. Finally, after SQL loader command successfully executed, then database table, it will store the data. Okay, it will sit in the database. That is the thing. Now, are you clear about the SQL loader? So, here what is happening? You can get a confusion about the bad file, which are the records it will go, and discard file, which are the records it will. See, bad file contain records yesterday you saw, which are the data types are not matching, those kind of information moving to bad file. Discard file explicitly, which are the records you want to reject, those kind of, if any condition is not matching, matched condition if you are giving, but those records are not matching the condition, then those type of records also it will move to the discard path. Next, there are two types of methods already I told. It is using, one is conventional path, default Oracle, it is using a conventional path. Okay, conventional path it is using, and there is a direct path also. If direct path, if you want to use, we have explicitly, you have to type the command skip equal to 0, 1 you are giving, right? Same way you have to specify direct equal to 2. Default direct equal to false means conventional method, conventional path it is using. Okay. By using a direct path, if you want to use direct path, you have to specify in the command mode of in the SQL LDR command, that command line after the log files or discard files, bad files, we have to specify the direct equal to true. It will skip the what it will do, direct path load parse the input records according to the field specification. It will convert the input fields data into the column data type. But only thing is this direct path, it will skip some of the process. Okay. It will bypass the root. It will bypass the the newly formed database blocks are written directly to the database, bypassing the most RDBMS processing. This is actually a background process it will be doing. Direct path load is a much faster than conventional path load. Actually, default path load is the conventional method, but if you want performance wise, if you want more, then we will go with the direct path method mode. Okay, direct path mode. So direct path mode is more faster than a conventional path. Why? Because it is a bypassing the most of the RDBMS processing. Okay, so that is the reason direct path load is much faster than the conventional path. Only thing is we cannot use a direct path if it contains this table contains a log, blob, VRS, nested tables, those type of data types. If it is contains, then we cannot use the direct path load. Another path also it is there, a parallel direct path. A parallel direct path load allows multiple direct path load sessions to concurrently load the same data segments. What it will do? Parallel direct path is a more restricted than the direct path, but only thing is parallel process it will execute. Parallelly it will run. So while running parallelly, instead of suppose we have a one water pipe. In between there are three channels. Those three channels we are connecting to one file, one path. Instead of going one pipe parallelly, if we are arranging a three pipes, right, what it will happen, that load will be reduced. Three parallel process it will share. Suppose instead of 100 records moving from the one process, what we are splitting 35 35 30 we are splitting into parallelly we are running. Means how much time we will save? 1/3 of the time we will save it. If that direct load, if it is taking a 6 minutes or 6 seconds, if you are using a parallel process, it will reduce to 2 seconds because 3 parallel runs it will work. Each parallel run 30 records it will load, 30 to 35 records. So we will reduce instead of 6 seconds or 6 minutes to 2 minutes. That is a parallel process. So this meeting, it will end in another 2 minutes. So what we have to do, the second, see, so tomorrow onwards, same time, we have to connect to 9:30 to 10:40 first meeting request. No need to wait for the request. It is a scheduled meeting. Every day it will connect 9:30. Sharply, you have to connect. Before 9:30 also, you will be ready. By 9:30, we have to connect. Otherwise, unnecessary waste of time. This is like a tomorrow onwards, 9:30 to 10, one session, one meeting request, first meeting request, which I shared to you. Second meeting request, Prabhu shared to you. That one from 9:40 sorry, 10:10 to 10:50, it will be there. It will be disconnecting soonly. You all disconnect from here and connect that meeting. You can disconnect now this meeting.